see that. Did that last week at West Brom. Scored. Doing the same again today. Again, he's playing further forward around that 18-yard box. It's a good strike and a good save from the keeper.
That's a smart effort from George Saville. That was. We see that from behind the goal and see where that was going. I got the impression that was going to nestle in the bottom corner had Garcia not flung himself away to his left. I think that's going in.
Good save.
It is a smart save. We'll talk about goalkeepers in a minute, given what happened with Henderson at Sheffield United last night. Corner comes in from Saville. Up go the heads in. It's over the bar. Can you suggest that that was a chance? I'm not sure. I think he's right on the goal line. He's done really well to get into that position. But is he? Well, maybe it's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a difficult. He couldn't get over the ball, Cox. He was too close. He's about 3 yards out. Couldn't get over the top of the ball, and it was a difficult chance. But he beat the keeper to the ball, which was great. And that's what you want to see from Aidan Flint. He's come here with a reputation of scoring goals. And that's what you want to see, free kicks and corners like that. You want to see him on the end of it. I
think he's caught that on the bridge of his nose, because he's off the field at the moment taking treatment. So I think he's got a right smack in the nose taking that.
It's all part of being a centre half, that, Coxie, as you can see.
I wasn't going to get drawn into that. Well, not yet anyway. But he's got a bit of blood to get rid of before he's allowed to come back onto the field as Aidan Flint. He'll want to get back on as quickly as possible. As Borough are playing with 4 at the back at the moment. It's a flat back 4, as opposed to the 2 wing backs with George and Ryan Shotton pushing on a little bit higher. But Aidan Flint won't be allowed to come back on until he stems that bleeding, and that was the ball. The cross came over and the ball took a hefty whack. I'll give him a hefty whack, I should say. He'll be on shortly, but he is back on now. Probably got some cotton wool, I would imagine. Jack Clark. Thumping clearance from Ryan Shotton. Will explain the applause in the background in a moment. It's a poignant, it's a sad moment, it's a touching moment. We'll explain why soon. Ryan Shotton. Long ball forward from Danny Ayala. Lewis Wing. The Borough fans, to a man, woman and child, are on their feet. They're applauding in the 22nd minute, as that was the age of the young man who lost his life in tragic circumstances in Yarm. Luke and his family were looking forward to this game, and Luke may well be looking down on this now, but to lose your life at 22 is bad enough. To lose it in the circumstances in which it appears to have happened, well, tragedy is the right word to use. A young man cut down in his prime, and the Borough fans remembering him. Lewis Wing. Out towards Ryan Shotton. Shotton, and a cross, good cross in, and again, it's Aidan Flint.
Gilt-edged chance. Gilt-edged chance.
That one is the chance. That one, the other one prepared to give 50-50 maybe, but that was a superb cross.
Great ball, wasn't it?
It's great positioning as well. Everything's right except the key point.
You can see how disappointed he is with that. He's got a clear header of goal, watch. And you see in the replay, clear header of goal. That should have been 1-0.
You can see the frustration writ large in that action of punching the ground. He knew that was a chance, and you get the impression in games like this there are not going to be too many of those. Borough have worked an angle. It's a half chance here for Ryan Shotton. Well, Ryan Shotton hasn't scored for 44 games. He had a great chance to put that record right there.
Just a little bit too much pace on the ball from George Friend, I think, Coxie. Nice bit of interplay there between George Saville and George Friend out on the left-hand side. Great ball by George, just a little bit too much pace on it. And unfortunately, I just hope we don't rule them 2 chances.
Opened up Leeds nicely there. That was a really sweet move, and cross which came over, set up just as the one prior to that had done a few seconds earlier. 2 gilt-edged chances. Just as I was saying that they're not going to see too many of them, we get another one. You probably won't know for the next hour.
That's right.
But in games like this, you don't often see chances, too many chances, because normally they're tight, normally they're very cagey affairs until it opens up maybe in the last half hour or so. But we've seen a pretty open last 5 or 10 minutes or so, and Borough chances, but let's say 2.5 chances there. Again, that half one with Aidan Flint under the bar, difficult. The other 2, they're not.
Again, it's probably indicative of how we've been playing throughout the season as well, I think, Coxie. We've been creating chances and not taking them, and them 2 chances there just show that exactly what we've been talking about. But we're doing quite well here. We're on the ball more. We're coming into the game. We're getting our foot on the ball, and we're getting players forward.
Encouraging passage of play for the Borough. This is a cross comes in and is hacked clear, but to no great purpose. No great effect, I should say. The purpose was there, all right. Backhale comes in. The run from Johnny Howson wasn't there. That's what Lewis Wing was expecting, that Johnny Howson was going to follow up the pass. When Leeds can move away sweetly on the break. Offside, I would have thought no, said the linesman far side. Kemar Roof is allowed to play on. Not offside. Timed his run well. Leeds have numbers. There's a deep cross. It's well dealt with by George Friend. Good headed clearance further from Aidan Flint and thumped clear by Ryan Shotton. But back come Leeds United. It's going to be that sort of game. Luke Ayling, has he kept that in? No, he hasn't. You've got to say Luke Ayling will be a little bit disappointed with himself. He should have kept that in.
Yeah, he should have. But that was a great bit of defending by George Friend there. It's a great ball to the back post by Kemar Roof. George did well, tracked his man, did really well with the header.
Throw to the Borough. Just gives Leeds a chance to take a little bit of a moment to reassess, because the last 5 or 6 minutes or so has definitely been Borough's game. The chances were there, the possession's been there, players been there. It's been positive this afternoon, very positive.
Yeah,
play.
It certainly has, and it's what I said before, that I want to see more players committed forward, Coxie. It's important, we get support to forward players, and we are doing that at the moment, and we're causing Leeds 1 or 2 problems here.
Four and 500 fans from Leeds try and encourage their side with their anthem, which usually brings derision from whichever opposition they're playing, and Borough fans very much in that category today. Just losing the way. Leeds can move smoothly through the gears, and Kemar Roof just moves very quickly and gets into a good position. Chip ball forward inside the area, then moves away, and he's in an offside position at the moment, so Alioski has to take charge. Chip ball forward from him, looking for Patrick Bamford. Good headed clearance deep at the back from Dale Fry. Has he gone out for a corner? Linesman spotted it. Referee sees the linesman, and that means a corner to Leeds.
Unnecessary corner, really, in the scheme of things. It's Danny Iredale has tried to bring it down his chest, and it's given Leeds a corner with it's a good chance.
It's Alioski, he'll take it.